listening to Keith Prince's Curtain Call. And we're back. Look at us here. I am trying to hold it together. Those of you who do know me, you know how I act when folks like Daniel Dae Kim show up. Can't hold it together because, I mean, look, all right? That's where we're going to start. Secondly, Mr. Kim, Daniel Dae Kim, is debuting in a play. Now, this is not your Broadway debut because I know from King and I, but this is your debut acting in a play, no music, and brand new play.
That's right.
What does that feel like?
It feels great. You know, you're right. The last time I was on Broadway, I didn't originate the role, and so this is the first time I'm able to originate a role on a play in a play that I love very much.
I love it. So now I recognized when I was doing a little research, I saw that this was part of a podcast thing that started early. Is this all connected? Is that what's happened? Because I wasn't really sure when I saw the podcast listing and then I saw the play, and I was like, then you're involved, and then I saw David H. Hwang. It's like something is going on. What is happening?
Well, David's play was originally done at the Public and in Los Angeles, and recently we did a revival of the play in an audio-only version for Audible.
Right.
And that from that production, we came together and we thought, hey, maybe we can do this on Broadway. So the three of us talked to the roundabout, and here we are.
I love this. Well, you know, the thing is that you are not only just an actor, but you're also a producer. You have a shite ton of credits, I'm going to say, from
That means
going back,
bro. I've been around a long time.
But what I was doing is, you've been around a long time, but baby, it does not show. Trust.
Oh, thank you.
You know, black doesn't crack and Asian is blazing. That's what I'm talking about, all right? So, with that, when I was going through your credits, all my children?
You know, I started my acting career here in New York,
Right.
and like all young actors, I just needed to get on camera, and just get some tape. So I was on All My Children a number of times, and you know, I'm really grateful to them for helping me get my start.
So again, and that is basically a play a day when you're doing soap opera. So here you are, actually doing a play again. How cool is this?
I love being back on stage. You know, I love the community of the theater. I love the cast that I'm able to work with, especially when it's such great material with a director like Lee Silverman. It's a real treat.
Yeah. It's like this piece though is really interesting because I was just speaking to Miranda about how there's a level of diversity that we are going to get to experience in this piece because there are so many different folks that are involved on stage as well as backstage. And I just, for you, having spent as much time as you have working, seeing the changes as an Asian American actor working, as an Asian actor working now compared to when you started, how do you feel? I mean, because you're kind of dipping and doing. I'm just saying, you know, between producing and voiceovers and this.
Gotta make a living, you know?
Yeah.
No, but I will say that it's one of the things I really love about this play is that it refers to events that actually took place in history.
Right.
Some of us will remember when Miss Saigon first appeared on Broadway. This actually refers to that era, and then the play itself was produced first in 2007, and so it's a chronicle of that time. But now in 2024, it actually looks, it's kind of a referendum on where we were then and where we are now.
Right. Because, you know, politically, at least in this country for the last few years, especially since the pandemic, Asians have been a little bit under fire in terms of receiving a lot of hate and a lot of anger. And being able now to present a different side of this conversation, I think must be kind of, is it thrilling? Is it interesting?
Yeah, and it's actually a little tribute to David, because David was an activist before it was trendy.
Right.
You know, now, you know, it's easy to talk about things like diversity and inclusion, but people weren't doing it so much in the 80s and 90s, and even as recently as, you know, COVID times. So it's nice to be a part of a show that takes a look back and at how far we've come.
I love that. Wow. I'm really looking forward to seeing the show because, again, I am all about the idea of everybody's story getting told. And I also love the fact that amongst this cast, there are people that are supporting that, people from different marginalized groups that are coming in, and we can't do it without helping each other.
Yeah, it's not just about one marginalized community. These are themes that kind of are reflected through all of our communities. And so, you know, I think we're all stronger together.
Fantastic. Well, gosh, pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm looking forward to seeing this piece. What is it, September 15th? Is that?
The 13th, we start
is
performances. We open October 1st.
So I will be at one of those between now and then, so trust me.
I hope so.
I can't wait. Thank you so much. Pleasure, y'all. Daniel Dae Kim, y'all. Come on now.
Okay.